Hello, beautiful family. How are you doing? Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. So, my collegistic people, the update we'll be waiting for is here. Pastor Emeka Livingston is back from his experiment. Now, he want to tell you how the banner placed in Biafra government republic in exile in USA, how the banner got to that place, that he has spoke with the owner of the building. Please let it not be that I'm talking too much. Let him say it and hear it from him directly. And believe me, we are still coming back again to analyze it more better. I'll be right back.
So let's move forward. Why must we talk about
Jesus Christ comes to school,
yes,
they will challenge him and tell
imagine a situation where a building is shown to them as being the headquarters of Biafra, their so-called Biafra government in exile, and they are seeing that this thing, well, the evidence is proven that they don't even have anything, they don't even have an office, they don't even have a chair in that place. Yet they are so.
Let me correct something now, because even Simon made that comment. He said they said our this thing is a scam, it's fake. No, what was fake was their claim. The building itself exists. Ema, the problem is that unuana no kotota gile gisoke le onya min le okuru. Oto ogwaru unu ewure nwo ya ka mmiri ya bụ unu n'afọ na asa unu afọ. The building 7200 Bele Road exists. The Biafran Republic government in exile house in that building does not exist. At least as of now, as I'm talking to you, it doesn't exist. It doesn't. I went there.
You were there about 2-3 days ago.
Yeah, I was,
and you met the chairman of the
ago.
Yes.
And I looked into the building. The building has not been occupied. Now, listen, look at idiots like this Gozie Okoro. Let me give him some little education. They first told you, fool, that they took that banner put there. They never consulted the owners of the building before they put the banner. So when I met the president of the building of that company, Tri Alliance, I met with him one-on-one. His name is Chris. He told me he has no idea of any organization renting any of their suites here. That's number one. And then number two, since he has no idea, they never informed him first before putting that banner, which they superimposed from the internet and closed the one that was there originally. And now to show you how stupid and foolish they are, he said, this is how stupid and foolish Samareba is. He said that the coat of arms was placed at the top of the building, on the window here, and at the other end. And he told, you know how foolish these people are. He said, this is where it's going. That place where he placed the coat of arms is another shoot. The place where the banner is another shoot. And the place he gave as their number 2, is another shoot. So these are three different things. So in the first instance, he was giving the impression that the building has been acquired, which is not true.
Yes, that's the first impression. Yes,
that's it. Because by putting the banner, the Biafran flag superimposed on the internet, not real flag, on the building where that banner was, showed you that this is the main building. This is the building. Then where they put the coat of arms, this is where the coat of arms will be. It will never be there. Go and check. Never in this world, nor in the world to come. Because that place where it was put is somebody's house. Somebody's living there.
Of course.
Somebody's living there. So they put the coat of arms, they put the other one by the corner. How are you so foolish? How are you so foolish that you cannot reason? And then the number he gave is number 2. Now, number 2 is you walk out of the building by the front, go to the corner, the other side, and you see number 2 there. It also have a place where you can put flag. And for
Pastor, I want to even argue this matter this way. He's saying that they said the Biafra government in exile is fake. I will say that if the physical location is fake.
Yes.
2, the government in exile itself is fake. 1, it's not registered.
It's not registered.
Because it's not registered.
That's why it's fake.
So
it's not registered in America here. It's not registered. And number 3, the Biafran government in exile, because that house, unless he later on changed it, because the one in Finland is Leison, which is Leison. But this one should be the Biafra house. Where are the officials? I went there. Up till as of 2 or 3 days ago, I passed through that place because I was driving around that area, and I told people let me go check. I went there. The suite 3 and 4 that are empty, are still being unoccupied. And incidentally, I met the president again.
The president,
and
yes.
I said, Mr. Chris, good afternoon. He said, how are you? I said, fine. I said, do you live here? Yeah, he said it's about having a meeting because I haven't seen him before. I only spoke with him on phone. So he now told me that he's Chris. He gave me his card. And I said, oh,
Yes.
okay, you are the one I spoke with. I said, okay. Yeah, oh, you know, I was informed that this building, he said, yes, he knows. I said, this is the street 2. He said, like I told you, there is no organization that has rented this thing from us. There's an individual that rented it, and he's there. He's living there. That's it. The individual is occupying it right now. So, if the individual rented it and decided to sublet to Simon, this president is not aware of it. Do you
Yes.
understand?
And it can be sued also for that.
You know, this is America, because he said he was going to sue me, and I wish he had done that. Let me go out with evidence in the court of law. By the time I finish, they will come after him in Finland. They will come after him, because this is America. This is a country where you don't do when all this nonsense. You don't just talk like Brekete. We was talking against Simon that time. We condemned him. You don't just talk anyhow. You talk. You have facts. So the man told me and said, I said, look, that our flag. That's what I told him, because I'm a Biafra. I told him our flag is still here. Do you know what he told me? That he didn't even know that flag was put in the building. The man told me himself that he didn't even, that it is the first time of him.
He just realized it.
Yeah, he just realized the first time of him seeing that flag in the building. It has the American flag and the Biafran flag, and was put. Listen, Kelechi, if I'm facing the building now, okay, as I'm facing the building now, if I'm facing you now, my right hand side should be the east, right?
Yes.
My left hand side should be the west, right?
Yes.
Okay. In the eastern side of the building, assume I'm facing the building, it's where you have the Biafran flag. Up there is the coat of
your left. I think your left hand. If you're facing the building now, your left hand side is the west. The right hand side is
assuming you are the building. I'm facing you now.
Okay. Yes. Correct. You're correct.
So this is my left hand.
Yes.
So this my left hand now is the west. This my right hand is
the west. Yes.
This is my left.
Yes.
I'm facing is left. That you're saying.
Yes.
So
correct.
At the eastern side of the building, you will see the Biafran flag superimposed on where that banner was, and then on the top is the coat of arms placed on two locations there. That means this side of the building is occupied. Are you following me?
Sure.
Now on my right, on my left, which is the western side, is the Biafran flag. The Biafran flag was not even put in this side where the coat of arms is. Let's say, at least let me identify this section.
Yes.
This is very important. So they went and put the flag on the left side, the western side. Now,
the west,
at the back of the western side below is where Sutu is.
Sutu, yes.
And I told the man that is where our office is. He said, no. One, that no organization. He repeated it again to me, a very friendly guy. And then number two, he said, this flag, he didn't even, this is the first time of him seeing it. He's not even aware that the flag has been put there.
Pastor, do you know that action of Simon can cause jeopardy for that person living in Sutu, because he can be accused of subletting that place to people without informing the company.
The man himself said that unless this man has subletted that place to them, and that he wants to find out, the man said that I should give him information, let him go and ask that person. So if that person subletted that thing to Simon without the knowledge of this man, it's contrary to the law in America here.
Of course.
Unless
it's a breach of contract.
The law governing that particular house says you can sublet. Otherwise, in shoots.
Yes.
Like if you have a shoot and somebody wants to use your shoot, you can use it as a point of contact, maybe for mails and something. You pay the man, the owner of the shoot, maybe $50 a month. They allow you to come and take your mail there. But you can't occupy office there because all the space is being occupied. Yes. Space for it. Do you understand me? Is that the way Biafran government of exile is operating? They just come there and take mails, and then you still go and put this in and say we have acquired the house, and not just to show you how daft they are. And if you had limited the thing to Sutu, even the banner and the flag, it would have been understood that it is Sutu. But he went and put it in front of the house, took it at the top, put the coat of arms, and they went and put the flag at the western front of the house.
It was deliberate. It was intentional. That was why it was called Biafra House.
Go ahead.
Yes, that was why it was intentional, because that is why he was trying to give the people impression that the whole building is occupied. That was why he called it Biafra House, to give an impression that the whole house belonged to Biafra.
Want to reason. When you talk, they're just fond of abusing you. Hey, go and watch yourself. You have lost membership on Facebook. What have I got to do with membership? What has that got to do with
you? See, when God wants to destroy a people because of their stiff-necked behavior, when God wants to, he allows them to believe in lies. because
Delusion.
he just gives them that reprobate mindset so that they will be consumed by it.
Because a stupid idiot like Gozie Okoro cannot ask a question. Why didn't Emeka Livingston buy that idea? Today he would have been promoted.
Of course.
So why did he deny the opportunity to, be popular and decided to go the other way? Can't you for once think?
It was not as if you had a position that you were sacked, then you now decided to revenge. Nothing.
I had no position.
So
you
why
people are
would you
so
now
stupid, stupid in your brains that's why I doubt if you are really a man. You don't have balls. The penis you have there is dead because you don't think your testosterone is not functioning. If it's functioning very well, you sit down, begin to. You are a man. That's why Nnamdi Kanu was complaining. How can you stand for your nation? You are putting all your trust on one man. He doesn't give you information on how high you operate. The money you contribute, how he spends it. They are complaining for men on ground. You are not concerned. All they are saying, give us Biafra. Are you not stupid? Even Jesus, for him to go to the cross, needed Peter and others to be by him. He did not just go all alone. He was moving about, he had his 12 disciples and they were walking and they were asking him questions. He discussed with him.
To add to that, sir, even Jesus himself going to on that way of the cross and trying to achieve that success, he actually needed to toe a particular line of truth.
Exactly.
That means he stayed according to the order, according to the law, the rule. Yes. So if you want to get Biafra and you want to go away from the truth, that is not the path. Nazim Nnamdi Kanu said that Biafra restoration will come by truth.
These are one of the most stupid people I've ever met in my life. This Gozie Okoro is one of the biggest daft. The man who
honestly, how can we promote?
You cannot.
How can we promote lies and expect to get Biafra?
Can you get Biafra when you're operating in lies? Why can't you ask questions? Are you not a man? Then I act what I don't work it through. You just you get a girl, give her money, follows you to your house, you sleep with her and let her go. Is that what you are? Idiot.
So, Pastor, now you see the strange thing here now is that people don't have the courage and the confidence to face the truth. And hence, they want to believe in a lie, thinking that if they promote the lies, because the lies is already on the throne, if they promote the lies would actually give them Biafra. Now, the issue here is that they have disconnected themselves from the truth, because the truth is a point of mystery where you don't do things by yourself.
Exactly.
The truth actually controls the order. When truth controls the order, you don't have a physical input. Whatever you do makes it real in the sense of the truth. So now they want actions that are embedded in lies, that they will see, that will make them have that will stir their emotions. That will stir their emotions. That will make them so. I mean, they want something that they can see. And Jesus was saying to the people that blessed are those who have not seen but they believe. So truth is a concept of belief, not on what is happening physically. So they want to see all the shenanigans Simon is doing and all of that, and they're thinking that will give them.
Jesus exemplified the truth with his works. He performed miracles. He lived a holy life. He argued, discussed, proved to the people, and asked them, which of you convinced me of sin? If you have seen any sin in me, tell me. So, look, let me come to another thing. There was a production that Simon made recently. He said that those people that went to Biafra house, he just mixed up the whole information. I'm not even the one to give you people. So Ronaldo will come and give you the whole information. He mixed up Tony Mwisti and Onyi.
Yes.
Now, there's a stupidity that operates in his brain. And he said he has lived in the white man's land for long. The people had a meeting, weren't they? They had a meeting last year. And after the meeting, they had dispersing to go. The president went with his own car. And the secretary went with his. At reaching at the point, the meeting was finished. When they were coming to the venue, they came in a convoy together. But as they were leaving, as they have left the venue, reached to the point where they're not going again to the office. Everybody's going home. This man took this way. This man took it. He said, hey, this one is going left, this one is going left. And these stupid people just believe what he said. They say, oh, this is what he said.
Now we are friends. We met somewhere.
Which I went to. I didn't go there because I'm spiting Simon. Those people approached me last year, about 7 months ago or 8 months ago. I told them that if you want me to be part with you, you must come and work with Simon under him. After a time, they were willing to listen to me because they didn't want to listen to Simon. I argued with them for months. We kept talking. You didn't know. And
yes, Ronald confirmed it, and I heard it. He confirmed it to me.
When they finally decided that they were going to work, I told them, if you see Simon is operating the truth, let's move like that. He has a team supporter. Bring you as the public of Biafra government in exile. Simon knows you people. So come and let's work together. Bring your ideas. But when Simon showed his truth, stop. I even introduced the idea to Asuka. If I have evil intention, why should I tell them to, go to Simon?
Yes.
So stupid. None of you who argue. You just argue stupidly. You don't have brains. You don't want to think. You stop calling me Oga. Call me my name, Livingston. Is this one? Oga, shut up. Stop calling me.
When they want to be mischievous, that Oga is not a sign of respect.
I don't even need disrespect.
Yeah. So
because you don't call me Oga, you will never be Oga in your life. Idiot.
Of course.
Idiot. Stupid.
They're infrags. They're good to they're actually carrying out the assignment. So we always allow them.
His name is Chimobi. You see, I don't know what I'm talking about. What do you know? I was there when this happened. Kelechi was the secretary in about 5 different committees. The role Kelechi has played, you, your children, your brothers and sisters, all of your family cannot play that role in Biafra.
And they say I'm from Sokoto. So somebody from Sokoto is playing all those roles.
Kelechi single-handedly played in this Biafran project. You, your father, your mother, your brothers and sisters, the whole of your family cannot play that role. You're not brainy enough to play that role. I mean Kelechi alone. Not to talk of the one which I added. No, let's look at Kelechi alone. He is more intelligent than the whole of your family put together. Because you are just working at the background, criticizing. The money you don't contribute. Come out to Facebook talk, it. Because I just say no talking himself. Job. So that is the problem we are having with such Biafrans. Don't blame me that I'm telling that an idiot. Jesus told the Jews, you're of your father the devil. This Chimobi on you, you're of your father the devil. You don't like the truth. You like honor from men. You don't have anything to argue, present to the public. You are hoping that a fellow man like you who has balls will go and get Biafra and give you. You will not play any part. You just stay there. It is women that in the African tradition that will stay at home. Their husband will go to the bush, fight, kill an animal, bring home. Then she will rejoice. My husband go, or the man went to war and came back. You go like in Israel, you dance and welcome the man back, and then to gratify him that night, you open your body for him to sleep with you as a kind of thank you, my husband. You've done a great job. You're my hero. But you are the fellow man. Use your brain. Bring your own idea. What do we do to make Biafra work? Something is wrong. What is going to happen? You just stay there as an idiot, as a fool.
Brain dead.
That's why Onyendu said, we have women, we don't have men. You are not counted as a man in Biafra because you're waiting for another man to go and fight the battle for you. However he fought it, you don't know. All you want is Biafra. And if that man fights and gets that Biafra for you, he's going to put his face in the currency. You will worship him forever. Idiot. Jesus says, go and tell that fox, Herod. He told them, you fools. When I tell you, I'm not being bad-mouthed. No. The way you think has shown that you're an idiot. You don't have brains. The school is a waste of time and resources. It should have been better. More bicycle. It would have been better for you. I'm telling you, being the best bicycle mechanic, bicycle repairer, idiot.
Even a bicycle mechanic repairer has
brains
sense. He knows what to put. He knows what to put that
even a drop pusher, a wheelbarrow man knows the job. You should be on the street begging, idiot. So why is it that you cannot? Okay, now we are coming up with something. It is not one man again where you direct everything to one person and hold the whole nation to ransom. Bring your ideas. Let's come together. We are going to bring up. We'll be very accountable. We have a template by which you can raise money without unnecessary staying for 6 hours. You are launching your megaphone, all that. Remember, there was a time I made this. I asked them a question when we were there in the IPOB autopilot media. I said, is there no other way by which we can raise money apart from this very long? They didn't have it. I just threw it to them. They had no option. They don't have it. We have a better idea. Where all you need to pay is $10 a month. More than that. Every Biafra and just pay. $10 is something which in America here you can go to McDonald's, buy 2 burgers and eat. You are done. A bottle of Coke. The money is finished. Those of you that smoke cigarettes, they said this cigar $2.50. 4 of them is $10. Nothing. It's money you can just put into the account of Biafrans. Forget about it. But at the end of every month, if the number we envisage with their money, you see that we'll be getting up to about $1 million in the account on a monthly basis. If 100,000 Biafrans pay $10, if just 100,000 Biafrans, the whole world, just $10 every month, it will not be launching mega, wasting this person bringing 500,000. No, just $10. 100,000 Biafrans give us $1 million every month. That 1 million will be enough to take care of every ESN member, bring them all under one camp and make sure they're well fed. Give them all that they need.
And standardize them.
Standardize them
Operations,
to the extent that they become more professional. And then there will be excess money there remaining, which when Biafra takes off, we'll dip hand into it to start economic development of Biafra immediately without going to borrow from overseas. We plan ahead. Yeah, we think far. That money, you will know every cover. If you contribute $10, you just punch the link. It will show your name. You have contributed 10. If we had $1,520, then I should put 10 to be $1,530. You can monitor that thing at any point in time. And those who are going to disburse funds, as it's given to them, you know, everything shall be accounted for. It is not one man having a signatory like you have Azuka and the husband. No, we have signatories to the account. Any cover that will come there will be looked into very well. That is what Americans do. Accountability. Idiot.
That is when you know those who are serious, and that is when you know those who actually want to build a nation.
Serious. Because if you contribute money to build a project, if the project, you ask how is the project going, nobody will tell you what should you ask. But if you carry all the project and give to one person, you want to ask, you sure? They have shot ESN commanders down. They have also shot you down. Because Chimobim, I'm telling you the truth. If you talk, they'll suspend you. You are afraid. If you talk, they'll suspend you. But we are not afraid because you cannot expel me from being a Biafran. You cannot excommunicate me. I'm a Biafran. It's my right. So it shows you how stupid and unreasonable some of them can be. How can you come out and tell, even Onyendu couldn't excommunicate a Biafran? You know what that means? And when people, we laid accusation against him, this is what you did. If it were DOS, he would have come out to prove himself and tell he didn't do anything and expose DOS. He's very quick at it. Why not do our own now? I think he knows inside his spirit. I tell you that in our platform, he apologized to the woman he insulted. When Prince told him, okay, we have discovered that calling you is disturbing you. After this information we have given to you, we will no longer call you again for anything. We'll allow you to do your thing the way. He said, no, please, I beg you. Please, don't. You people are always free to come. It is people like you that I need to give me information. And Prince told him, anybody that is giving you too much money, he said from now onwards, he'll be looking at those who give him so much money. After saying all that, he went out there and lied. He knows we are saying the truth. So he came out and was saying those people who went to the Biafran government house, some of them were swearing with their life and their family. Yes, we said the truth. I didn't want to call him. Lest anything happens to you tomorrow, you say, Emeka Livingston, he said this shall subject. I don't do that. I use myself. If I'm saying the truth, if I'm lying, God will judge me. Why am I still on? Why is Kelechi still talking? It's because we're saying the truth. You have failed to rise up to the occasion as a man. And somebody was telling me, are you going to lead? Are you going to be the leader? Did I ever tell you? Haven't you ever heard me before tell you that I'm not interested in leadership in Biafra? Even when I was with them there, I was not in any leadership position. It was my personal recognition when I speak. I was not in any leadership, nothing. The think tank group that was formed was for economic reasons. But in the process, we're giving, do you know? Okay, let me tell you something. There was a time, the United Nations, he said, in fact, after they had given Nigeria mandate and Nigeria failed, UN didn't know what else to do to solve the Nnamdi Kanu problem. The UN, which Simon Ekpa went and wrote to, was the same UN that told him, we don't know what to do. Okay, please, can you give us idea what to do? Those of you nations that are having problems, what contribution can you give so that we can promote peace in the world and solve the problem? UN told him that personally. He came and met us. The same UN is like, you don't think. You don't think. You're just like Mabok and dinner. And when you're for them, we can do bed. But Mabok very, very intelligent, very reasonable. I'm going to have a team here. Very intelligent women, young women. They can think. They are very reasonable. They are very, very objective. That same UN met him and told him, Please, do you have any idea what we can do to promote peace in the world? Give us your own, especially those of you that have been suffering one problem or the other. He sent the thing to us. I said, please, so people look at what is happening. UN said we should write them a letter. This is what they want. They want it on or before January 16th, 2023. We went down and wrote. He didn't write it. He couldn't write it. He met my team to write it. And we did. And when we did, we submitted it to him. He submitted it to the UN. It is the same UN who couldn't do anything, who said that it's the same UN is approaching to go and write a letter. And the funny thing is that he used 7200-2. It's been occupied by another person. And then he went and put the flag in another wing of the building. You know, the point is that you don't want to look at things objectively. You are not being reasonable. You are not being reasonable. Even if tomorrow he goes to get the building, he has to register it in America here. If it's not registered, it's illegal. It's fake. Because everything in America, look, if you come to America and you marry an American woman, your own wife, which you wedded, is now fake. As far as America is concerned. They don't recognize your wife. That's the truth. No matter, even if you register your wife is a British woman, you come to America and you come here and you marry an American woman, as far as they are concerned, your British wife is a fake. It's a fake marriage. So, Biafra Republic government in SI should be registered. Let's give them idea. Go and register it. I hope American government will agree, because there's one that has been registered already. If they register this one, fine. Then you know that you have done something. But before now, you didn't register it, so it was fake. And the structure that you went and superimposed that thing with, I met the president of that structure, of that company, Tri Alliance, and he told me that he has no idea that this flag was here. He's just seeing it for the first time. He had no idea. So the flag you put there, he was not told. And then you went and put the coat of arms in another person's apartment. And that man told me that the owner of that building lives there. So you did not do your homework well. Whoever was representing you did not tell you, no, it is Shutu. Let us limit it to Shutu. Anybody coming there seeing all the program you have, even if somebody was living there, at least your coat of arms is there. Even if somebody's living there, put your coat of arms. Why didn't you put the coat of arms at the door of Shutu? You don't use your brains. He went and put the coat of arms because something that will blow your mind. He understands you very well what you want to hear. What you want to hear is that, hey, now walk out too much. That day, not hear Biafra, that this guy got too much. You didn't check. You didn't find out to know. He said Shutu. Shutu is by the corner. So if you had put the coat of arms in Shutu, I would have seen it. And if I had seen it, I would have shown it to the whole world. Look, oh, it is true. You know, some friends say, why did I go to find fault? If I had gone there and it is true, don't you think I would have reported that it's true? I don't have anything against anybody. But you don't use your brains. You're an idiot. Good. He got never check a monkey beggy, got Loragob, give him one Biafra. You know, oh, monkey begin. Those boys on ground there fighting ESM members, they are human beings like you. They're the ones suffering. And when they complain, you don't even care about them. You don't even believe that they complained. And the whole camp is divided. It's in disarray. The structure you need to put is in disarray. But this money shall be collected. We've made more money, contributed more money during these 2 years than they contributed within 4 years. A lot of money. What was the money used for? What was the original agreement Azuka had with Umuada when she was coming in? What was the promises made to commanders when she was coming in? Unless you put your mind to work, you can never find solutions to your problem. If you ever hope that somebody else will fight it for you, then you are nothing but a layabout. You're not a man. That's why Onyendu said, we don't have men in Biafra. What we have is women. This is no disrespect to women. It was just a kind of a metaphor. It was just speaking metaphorically. That's what he was doing. He was speaking metaphorically. He did not really mean that women in Biafra are useless. No. He was saying that what men were supposed to do, they have not done it. You should just sit down and think. If the flag had been put in Shutu, even if it's a lie, they put the flag in Shutu. Or if you cannot put, but there's no space there where you can put flag in Shutu. So you put the coat of arms on the door of Shutu. Anybody coming there seeing it will understand that this is the intended place, or this is the place. Up till now, there's no coat of arms there. Up till now, as I'm talking to you, there's no coat of arms there. And then If you go to the main building itself, there is no coat of arms placed there, really. What was placed as coat of arms in the internet. And that's why I said it's fake. It's not the house in question. Up to now, if you go there, you will not see the Biafran flag placed where it was placed. You only see this one that is put here, hanging with the American flag. And the president of the corporation told me that he is not aware of any organization renting a shoot in this building unless the man subletted it to them without his knowledge. We are too big to go and begin to get a sublet from an individual in a shoot. And in the first place, you don't even want to identify with the shoot physically. You only identify with the shoot in writing letter to United Nations. This same United Nations had problems and told you that they cannot solve it. Do you have any idea? You gave them idea. And when things happen, you are still going back to them. How can United Nations solve the problem? Biafrans have to take up their responsibility. And when they see us beginning to react, then foreign powers will come and say, okay, let's try and reconcile this thing. Then you're not. For 2 years, Onyendu has been in detention. We've been talking. He's still there. The next plan we are doing now is, bam, we want to take over government. The government which he never formed. For 15 years, he ran the organization. He never formed any government. But we are forming government. And then we take strategic position. Onyendu is still languishing. We are rejoicing that we've been appointed into government offices. Onyendu is still detention. His life is in danger. Who cares? If it were you are there, and they're doing this, would you be happy? There are things that are important, there are things that are primary, there are things that are not important. The most important thing, but 2 things are important. We have to get our commanders to be in one camp, to be in the same page. Number 2, Onyendu has to come out, or number 1, Onyendu has to come out and command. Once Onyendu comes out, he will declare Biafra. He's the man that God gave the vision. He's not going to die in detention. When you appoint a cabinet, if Onyendu comes out, is he going to recognize it? Do you know that Onyendu follows democratic processes? Do you know that Onyendu follows the rule of law? Do you know that Onyendu follows procedures? Do you know that? He's very, very, very educated to know that thing. So when he comes out now, he's going to take a profile information of all those you appointed and get their history. And what happens? You know they should continue. Oh my God. People who want honor from men, that's what they keep running and looking for. And all those things don't last. You know within yourself that all these things are just games. The real thing is, Jesus went on he told his disciples, do you want to be with me and enjoy my kingdom? You have to pass through my process. You want to enjoy what Onyendu is enjoying, you have to pass through the process. You have to pay the price. You have to deny honor from men. Let God honor you. Any man that God wants to honor is first being dishonored by men. People abuse him, lie against him. They did it to Paul. They did it to Peter. But when men honor you, like they honored Barabbas, like they honored Herod, worms ate him up. If God wants to dishonor you, he allows men to honor you first. That which is popular among men is an abomination before the Lord. So I advise you, come out from evil. Stop pointing out at people to be killed. I couldn't get we are going to make sure we carry this matter again one step further.
So my wonderful family, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and bye-bye.